Welcome to the dark. Yeah, I thought I would make a video because I'm being crap about it lately, but whatever. Yeah. Let's not talk about why I'm not making videos and talk about what I'm making in the video. Yes, I have a thing on my head. It's annoying and it won't go away. It's driving me nuts and whatever. Let's see. Today is Monday. It is 8:12 in the evening. Jackie's at the grocery store, so I am making a video. Let's see. I don't know if I talked about my shoulder last time. I think I did. I talked about maybe the MRI and what was going on with it. I don't know. And then going to see the surgeon. I saw the surgeon. Didn't really tell me anything that was surprising because we already knew my shoulder was fucked. So, basically, all the musculature in my shoulder is telling my shoulder that it's cooler to be out of the socket than in. That's pretty much the simplest way to say it. The socket is expanded in a way that it doesn't hold the joint, or it doesn't hold the ball of the joint, the humerus, properly, and then there are muscles inside that hold it as well. So I have two problems basically. I have an expanded socket because of the seizure, and then I have this torn labrum, which is kind of the they call it the gasket that holds the shoulder in, but it's basically two muscles that sit on either side of the humerus and hold it in place, and mine are wide open, hey humerus, go wherever the fuck you want, because that's fun. Carrie loves that. Not really. It pops all the time. It hurts to take clothes on and off. Son of a bitch hurts. And I'm on morphine, so it's impressive when I feel something. So I'm gonna be having surgery April the 16th at 7 a.m. in the morning. The same place where I had my left shoulder done. My left shoulder had a similar issue with the socket expanding because of having a seizure, and then it had some damage to the rotator cuff from color guard and beating the crap out of my left shoulder. So I knew my right shoulder had some damage. It has some bursitis and stuff that's in there that likely is from guard as well. So these are I would say they're about 25-30% Lyme and 75% I'm sorry, flip that. 20-25% guard and activity, and probably 70-75% the seizure activity and Lyme. Mostly the seizure activity. People with seizure activity commonly have a lot of trouble with their shoulder joints because of the way we fall, if we're standing upright, and the way that we seize. It's probably one of the most unstable joints in the human body. So both of mine are now going to be fixed. I'm not looking forward to the recovery process. It's not fun, and it's going to be my right arm this time. And yes, I am right-handed, though I most of the time can be quite ambidextrous. It's going to suck. Yeah. Anyway, before we get to that, we will be leaving on Wednesday evening to ride with a giant bus full of hooligans that Jackie has spent her entire, the last 7-8 months with, and they're going to go up to Ohio and perform at this thing called WGI World Championships. It's not like American baseball. We don't call it the World Series and just we show up. It's actually there are guards that come in from out of the country, so it's very exciting. It's a big event, and it takes place over the course of 4 days. First performances start Thursday, and it ends on Saturday night, so it's a big deal. They they're in the highest class, and they go on a lot later in the day, so they'll have a prelims, and the prelims will give them an opportunity to make it into the semifinals, And the semifinals, if they, of course, make it, will have the opportunity to make it into finals. So they could perform 1 time, they could perform 3 times. It totally depends. And it's kind of a run your own race thing. Like, you do the best you can in your show. You can't do anything else, about what the judges give you in a score and what other people's runs are like. So, it's interesting. It's really interesting to be sitting on the side of it that I'm sitting on, since I'm not performing and I'm not directing. It's kind of like having your hands tied behind your back and being blindfolded a lot of the time. It's really fucking annoying. Especially since this group is maybe not quite as organized as I'm used to. And I have to shut off the inner stage manager. Yeah. A lot of the kids are semi-young. We have kids as young as 18, and then I think as old as like 28 or 29. Jackie's in the upper age group, I guess, but it spans, yeah, they're a crazy group of kids. They're crazy, and that's just what they are, like any kind of team or group can be. Have a lot of fun together, and they're loud and crazy, and this is the end of their season, and they're excited. Hopefully it goes well for them. It's gonna hopefully be some time to watch other groups, but we will see. Their schedule and when they go on makes it a little harder to see some of the groups that are in their class, which if I was going by myself to actually be a spectator, that would be the one thing that I would want to see. So it kind of sucks as a situation, because I'm not going to get to see the shows that everybody will be talking about, but whatever. So I'm going to that. We will be home Sunday night, and we'll be here for a week, and then I have surgery on Friday. Yeah. I've been trying to get through some antibiotics, but I've been sucking at it. We just decided to go continuous with my cycle because I'm going 1 week on and 2 weeks off. I wasn't even detoxing with the 2 weeks that I had. And yes, I'm working on trying to get up to doing some activity, but this shoulder thing, it's really, like, it's just pissing me off because of the timing. It's so shitty. But at the same time, if I don't do the surgery, it could stop me from trying to do the things that I'm going to try to do to start detoxing a little faster come fall. So it's like, it needs to be done, but it's shitty timing. But when is it a good time to have your shoulder done? I mean, I've had 3 surgeries in the last 6 months or something like that. This will be the 3rd. It's a little ridiculous, and as far as the bills, it really sucks, but all of them have been important. And all of them, it's not the kind of thing that I can put off. The longer I walk around with this thing like this, the more likely I am to continually dislocate it and end up in an ER with another really expensive bill, having to pay somebody to put it in and knock me out to do it. So it might as well, take care of this thing. My left shoulder has made a lot of improvement, but it definitely still is weaker because it just didn't get the PT that it needed post-op, but hopefully I can do them both at the same time and kind of fly through this thing this summer. It's kind of the end of the thing for Jackie, and it's kind of like the beginning of the thing for me, because getting this surgery, hopefully I can get to the point where I can just push myself to March, which sounds really stupid and almost reckless, but having watched her do it, and granted, she was in better health, but I know that it's going to help detox a lot faster, and therefore I think I'll be able to move through my program a lot faster. That's been my biggest holdback, and that's most Lyme people's biggest holdback. And, if you didn't have to detox, you could fly through Lyme treatment. So I'm just not detoxing. We're doing 3 days on, 4 days off right now, and I haven't really even been able to get up to speed. I'm only really doing half the dose every day. And just feeling like total ass, and I just think at this point I've been off for so long, it's hard to get back on the horse kind of thing, so I'm going to try to get back to antibiotics as soon as I can post-operative, and try to get out, try to sweat, try to get rid of this thing. As soon as the shoulder's better, I'm going to try to start swimming and moving around, because we got to get through this shit. I'm done, like, I'm ready to go, so hope you guys are doing well. I hope you have a good week. I hope you're enjoying the weather. I hope pollen isn't bothering you, and take care. Bye.